Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you? How is everyone at home? Allah will be with us. This is presentation from CTY International School, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Primary 3 Mathematics, presented by Mr. Ganiyu Rashid. Inshallah, today we are going to move on to lesson 2 of week 3, and the topic that we are going to deal with is common multiples of numbers. I repeat, common multiples of numbers. But before I move on into the example, I would like to explain how to get common multiples of any number that is given to you. The first thing you are to find is multiples of number that is given to you. So after that, you will now find the common numbers in between the two numbers that is given to you. It can even be 3, it can even be 4. What you just need to pick, you just pick the number that is common in between the multiples that is stated out. So let us start with the examples now. Find the common multiples of A, 2 and 5, B, 3 and 6, C, 4 and 6. So solutions now. The first one is 2 and 5, which is A. Like I told you earlier, that the first thing that you have to state out is the multiples of the two numbers that is given to you. Now, I use M to represent the multiple. I use M to represent the word multiple. So M of 2 now, that is multiples of 2 are 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 5, 10, 2 times 6, 12, and so on. So you can still have more numbers. That is why we put ... in order to tell you that the number, you can still have more multiples, or the number is still continuous. So it means M of 2 now, that is multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Let us find the multiples of 5 now. Multiples of 5 are 5 times 1, 5, 5 times 2, 10, 5 times 3, 15, 5 times 4, 20, 5 times 5, 25. So we can still have more. That's why we put ... tells you that the number is still continuous. So multiples of 5 now are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. Now, how are we now going to find the common multiples of 2 and 5? What we just need to do, you will check the common number in between the multiples. By looking at this very well, you will discover that 10 is common in between the two multiples. So that is why we have common multiples of 2 and 5 are multiples of 10. I repeat, common multiples of 2 and 5 are multiples of 10. What are the multiples of 10 now? We have 10 times 1, 10, 10 times 2, 20, 10 times 3, 30, 10 times 4, 40, and so on and so forth. It means the common multiples of 2 and 5 are multiples of 10, which are 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on and so forth. So let us now move to the second example. which is 3 and 6. So we are having multiples of 6 to be 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 2, 6, 3 times 3, 9, 3 times 4, 12, 3 times 5, 15, 3 times 6, 18, 3 times 7, 21. So it means the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and so on. So let us now find the multiples of 6. The multiples of 6 are 6 times 1, 6, 6 times 2, 12, 6 times 3, 18, 6 times 4, 24, 6 times 5, 30, 6 times 6, 36. It means the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and so on. You can still have more multiples. So let us now find the common multiples of 3 and 6. Like I said earlier, you will check the common numbers in between the multiple. So if you check this very well, you will discover that we have 6 in between the two multiples. We have 12 as well. 18 is also there. So we can still have 24, and so on and so forth. So common multiples of 3 and 6 are multiples of 6. What are the multiples of 6 now? 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 2, 12. 6 times 3, 18. 6 times 4, 24. It means the common multiples of 3 and 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24. So we can still have more common multiples. So let us move to the last example now, which is 4 and 6. So the first thing we have to find is multiples of 4. Multiples of 4. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6, 24. 4 times 7, 28. We can still have more. It means the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and so on. So let us now find the multiples of 6. Multiples of 6 are 6 times 1, 6, 6 times 2, 12, 6 times 3, 18, 6 times 4, 24, 6 times 5, 30. So we can still have more. It means the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and so on. So let us now find the common multiples of 4 and 6 now. Merely looking at the two multiples, you will discover that 12 is common, 24 is common. So if even 36 is also common, if you continue with the multiples, it means the common multiples of 4 and 6 are multiples of 12. So 12 times 1, 12. 12 times 2, 24. 12 times 3, 36, and so on. So it means the common multiples of 4 and 6 are 12, 24, 36, 48. So we can still have more. I believe it's clear to you all. May Almighty Allah continue to be with us. Allahumma ameen. Your own work will be sent on CTY platform. Make sure you pick it where you normally pick it. Like I do tell you that homework is very, very important. Make sure you do your homework. May Almighty Allah make it easy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.